Yeah, you guys, this is Asphalt FX Academy. It's your boy. So we are back with a new banger. We are back with a new video. So the topic for this video is going to be on the market outlook for this week. Although we are on Monday, today's Monday, so it's going to be on the market outlook for this week. All right, so we won't be diving much on all the currency pairs we have on my watch list. So we just be taking up to maybe like 2 to 3 pairs on my watch list. Okay, all right, so without further ado, so let's get started. Okay, so click on the trading view to get logged in. So basically I'll be starting with GBP USD because GBP USD is actually giving out a potential selling pressure. It's giving out a potential selling opportunity. Yeah, although I've taken trade on it, since last week. But actually it's still giving out another opportunity to take another entry. So I'll be starting with GBP USD. Yeah, so I've clicked on GBP USD. Okay, and I think it's best for you. This is the best thing for you to do. Watch this video because it's not only you to be taking an opportunity, like it's also for you to learn. That's why I'm doing this for you guys, because I also want you guys to learn from it, not just to be taking the trading opportunities only, not just to be like copy trading. You understand? Not just copying tradings. I want you guys to learn. Learn from my system. You can also try to develop your own system from my system. You understand? So that's how it goes. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. So as this chart is loading, don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notification bell. Turn it on, because you'll be receiving more educative videos like this. Okay, all right, so it's loading. And basically, for you guys that have been following me from the day one, you would have known that I always analyze my charts from the daily time frame, because the reason why I do that is that I actually want you guys to know the overall movement of the market. You understand? Because you need to know the overall movement, the daily movement of the market. You need to know it. So if you know the overall movement of the market, it's going to give you the precision that this thing is going to sell or this thing is going to buy. You understand? It's going to give you the clear movement. All right, so let's wait for it to load. All right, nice. So, and also the reason why I also analyze from the daily time frame is for you also to know the overall market trend of the market. The overall market trend, that is, you need to figure out the overall market trend. That is the market going down or is the market going up? There are only 3 things that is going to affect the market. Is the market going up, or is the market coming down, or is the market running sideways? All right, so as a trader, you need to we make money from the trend of the market. It's either going up or it's either going down. So we make money from both direction of the market. All right, so the first thing to do, you need to know the market trend. You need to know the market trend. Either you are a scalper, or you are a swing trader, or you are a position trader. All right, so the first thing you need to do, you need to know the overall direction of the market, that is the trend. So merely looking at this market now, you would have seen it that this is a bearish market. Right, this is a bearish market. So let me tell you why it's a bearish market. So this is it, and this is a bearish. So you have an higher high here. You would have seen it, an higher high. This is the higher low, this is the low. Right, this is the low that gives this high. You understand? So it means that, and don't forget, I always tell you guys that in a bullish momentum, in a bullish trend, if the market is bullish, the most important level in that bullish trend is your higher low. Because come to think of it, as a reasonable buyer, right, because in a bullish trend there are more buyers, that is, you are having a bullish pressure, isn't it? So you should note this, that as a buyer, as a rational buyer, you need to buy from an higher low. That is, you need to buy from a lower price. It's not reasonable buying at an higher price. You understand? It's not reasonable. In reality, come to a reality check. It's not reasonable as a buyer to be buying from what, an higher price. You need to wait for the market to come down. You need to buy from a lower price. You understand? So that's how it is. So it also applies to technical analysis, right? So because this higher high that I'm showing you, it was actually formed as a result of this higher low here. Yeah, it was actually created as a result of this higher low. Please watch this video. It's very, very important. It's going to give you a clear direction, a clear pinpoint of how markets moves. It's a clear price action. You understand? So this is the higher low, right? This is the higher high here. Okay, so the market did what? The market was still bullish. It was bullish during this time. So what does the market did? And don't forget, like I always tell you guys, if the trend of the market break the higher low, automatically it has turned the trend of the market to bearish. All right, it has turned it to what? It has turned it to bearish. So what happened? It give us what? An higher low here, an higher low. It's come down to this previous low, higher low. What happened? It's supposed to break up. It's supposed to break the previous high. It doesn't. It doesn't break the previous high. It's come to this. It's come to this. It give us a lower high here. Although we can't call it a lower high because it has not broken the higher low. But it's come to this range here. It's still bullish around that time. So what happened is break below this low. It's break below this low, below this key support that I'm showing you guys. Below this key support that I'm showing you, that's higher low. It's break below it. So what happened when the trend of the market breaks below the higher low? So what happens? It means that it has changed the previous trend to a new trend. So what was the previous trend? The previous trend was what? Bullish. So what's now the new trend? It's now bearish. It's break the previous low, so giving us what? A lower low here. This is a lower low. Why this what? A lower high. So note this down. An higher low creates an higher high. A lower high creates a lower low in a bearish trend. So this is not bearish, right? This is the lower high that I'm showing you currently. This is not the lower low. So this lower low that I'm showing you was created by this what? By this high, by this lower high. I think I'm going to be diving only on GBP/USD for this video. I want you guys to learn the system. All right. So I'll be diving only on GBP/USD. The video is not going to take more time. Okay. So now that's the lower high that I'm showing you currently. So what happened? The market came back to that what? The current trend of the market came back to that previous lower high here. Can you see? It came back to that previous lower high. So as you can see, the chart pattern of this market is what? Is an head and shoulder. So we have what? A left shoulder, head here, and what? And right shoulder here. This is the right shoulder here, right? So what the market do? The market is supposed to retest what? The neckline. Where's the neckline? This is the neckline. The market is supposed to retest that neckline. So it does not retest the neckline. It went upward to retest what? The previous right shoulder here that I'm showing you. Whereas it's still what? It's still bearish. Alright, because that's the lower high. It has not broken above the lower high. It's just retesting it, which is still what? Which is still bearish. So what are you going to be looking for? We need to what? Scale down to our lower time frame. And that's scale down to 1 hour time frame. Let's scale down to 1 hour time frame to look for a change of structure in order for us to take the market. So change of structure, that is, it has been bullish from the downward here. So change of structure in the sense that you need to change its structure of time from that bullish to bearish because you are planning to sell. You understand? You are looking for an opportunity to sell. So as you can see from here now, as you can see, the market is bullish from here. It has been bullish from here, bullish, going bullish, going bullish, going bullish, going bullish to this key level, here. So what does the market did? It was still bullish during that key level. So this is this is a minor low, a minor support level. So what's now happened? It changes structure. It breaks below this minor support level that I'm showing you. Here. It breaks below the minor support level. So what did I do? So what I did was I waited for the trend of the market to retest that minor level here. Okay, to retest the minor level. So when it retested the minor level here that I'm showing you, so what was the next thing I did? So the next thing I did was I look for my entry signal, which is what? A bearish engulfing, right? Which is a bearish engulfing. So I look for my entry signal, which is a bearish engulfing. So let me try to for you guys to see. Can you see an entry signal? So I take it from here. This is it. This is my entry signal. This bearish engulfing. It engulfed this candlestick. This 1, 2, 3 candlestick. Can you see? So it engulfed this candlestick here. This bearish candlestick engulfed them. So that's called what? Bearish engulfing, and I took the trade from there. And also that's all for that. So the other thing is that if you want to take your stop loss is very, very important. The first thing also is your stop loss. It's very important. So you need to place your stop loss above the previous high. Can you see? I place my stop loss above the previous high. Let me show you how I did it. Can you see? This is where my stop loss is. Can you see? It's above it, because even if the market wants to retest the previous high, it's not going to hit my stop loss unless the market wants to change the structure from the bearish to bullish back. You understand? That's when it's going to hit my stop loss. So if it's still going to be bearish, it's not going to hit my SL. It's just going to retest the what? It's just going to retest the previous high here. This previous high, this high here. Can you see? That's why try to place your stop loss maybe like 20 pips or 10 pips above the previous high. Let your stop loss to have a breathing room. You understand? So that's how it is. So without further ado, this is the secret behind my trading system. I've just given it out now. All right, so this is the system. This is the secret behind my trading system. So it's very, very simple. It's not hard at all. So I'll only be dropping GBP/USD trade setup. So this is my setup. So if you actually also want to look for another entry, you can wait for the market, this current trend here. You can wait for it to retest this support, this resistance level back. Let me show you. You can wait for it to retest this resistance level. Let me show you back. You can wait for it to do what? To retest this level here, and look for your entry and sell. Okay, to look for your entry, you can wait, because you need to sell from the resistance level, from the high. You need to sell from high. As a rational seller, you sell from an higher price. You sell at an higher price rather than selling at a lower price. You understand? So it also applies to technical analysis stuff. You understand? So it's not hard at all. All right, so that's going to be the end of this video. And then guys, don't forget to subscribe, click on the like button, and also turn your notification bell, so as to be receiving more of this kind of banger. All right, so always remember that slow motion is better than no motion. Okay guys, so that's the end for this video. All right, love, peace, take. All right, sign out guys.